Vincent, good morning. Yes.
Oh, good morning, Michael. How are you?
Yes, I'm well, thank you. Yes.
That's good. Well, actually, I have. It's been a while since we've spoken. A lot of things have happened. I took your advice, and I thank you for sending through the sheet of paper with those words that I had to recite in the street. But I did that. I took your advice. I went out into the public space just out the front of my house. I live opposite a German school, and it's a German primary school. And I was walking up the street reciting the words, and I got to the third yeah, yeah, yo, and I don't know, I got distracted and I went head first into a pole.
Oh.
And
what, like a
street pole.
Oh, not a Polish person. Goodness, no. So.
No, not a pole. No, a street pole.
Oh, I see. Right.
And passed out. And lucky there was teachers in the schoolyard, German teachers. They came out. Yes. I just woke up with, these people hovering over me. They looked after me, got me back home, and got a terrible lump on my forehead. And it's really got me thinking about this whole cognitive behavioural stuff, because it's actually led to harm.
Well, in fact, we really should start the session proper. But before we do,
Yes.
I need to ask you: has there been any harm or self-harm?
Yes, there has.
Well,
I've smacked into a pole in front of the German school.
I see, and that obviously would qualify, but it wasn't intentional. It was just.
Well, it was an accident, but I was distracted by reading the words that you told me to read out in public as part of the cognitive behavioural exercise.
I see. No. It wasn't. No. You weren't meant to read them. You were meant to recite them. I see. Oh no, God, goodness, no. Meaning
I had to learn them.
Well, it was yes, but I hope you're okay now, though. Is that
Yes. I just it was just a bit of a bump, and I've got a bump on my head, and lucky I didn't fall back onto anything.
Yes.
It was it was sort of embarrassing. There's all these kids laughing at me. These German kids are yelling out "Dummkopf, Dummkopf."
Dummkopf, yeah. Which is probably the sound that you made when you fell. That's actually what that's.
Oh,
that's actually what they were saying. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that's been
but
my.
You're okay now. You're okay now.
I'm okay now. Yeah.
That's That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you're okay now. But this is yes. But listen, there was something I wanted to. Oh goodness, yes. There was something, but
Yeah.
There was you've been bringing up a lot over the last few sessions that you've been striking a lot, and
still striking.
Needs of the art and admin, and you work in academia. You work in the higher education. I think it's in media as well. You're in the media.
Yes, in media department. Yes, well, we're still striking. It's an ongoing strike action, and we are sort of like we are an institution of technology, and very very well, I wouldn't say prestigious. It's just sort of it's just a standard university, really. But
so a bit lackluster, maybe.
Yeah, just sort of. Yeah, you sort of Well, I fell into academia, and then I sort of thought it would be a lot of, sitting around in rooms drinking port and smoking cigarettes. None of that happens.
It's not that. Well, of course, you can't really sit in a room and smoke cigarettes anymore, because that was banned back in the 90s, obviously. So I don't know what you were thinking, really.
Well, I had these pipe dreams.
And obviously you can't smoke pipes either. That was banned around the same time. But look, the thing that I wanted to raise with you is, back when all the striking started, and I think it was, in Hollywood and where you are obviously as well, I decided, in addition to all the other things that I'm doing, I decided to do a script writing course.
Oh,
I've just finished, and I wanted to run something by you, because I was hoping to get your help and maybe get you to come on board. And at the moment, it's just I don't know what the right what lingo is, and you're closer to the action. Like it's an idea or a notion or a concept. It's very formative. It's at the genesis stage, if you like.
Okay. Yes.
So it's like a script. But I'd have to maybe get you to sign a disclaimer. Look, I trust you. I really do.
Yes. Well, a lot of scripts these days are written by ChatGPT, and you've already used that application in therapy.
This is something I wouldn't go near, that sort of thing. No, this is entire. This is.
Well, you're an innovator then.
This is truly original. Yes. So yes. I was hoping I could maybe run the idea or notion or concept, whatever it is. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
By you, and then maybe just get and then I don't know. Maybe we can kind of flesh it out. I don't know.
Yes. Well, is this part of my therapy journey?
Well, so we could. So there's a thing, because you said maybe the cognitive behavioural. Maybe we could work together on a different. There's writing therapy, for example, and we could maybe try writing therapy, and we could work on this together. Now that wasn't kind of necessarily what I had in mind, but that could be something we could try.
Okay. All right.
Of course, any royalties, I would, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But
yes, you've got to dot your I's and cross your T's with that stuff.
Well, and yes, but look, again, that's all in the future. We won't dwell on that, because we know thinking too much about the future is what brings on anxiety. So
yes, it does. Yes, I tend staying firmly in the past while navigating the present.
Exactly. Although you don't want to spend too much time in the past, because that brings on depression. So we'll just stay in the present. So look, broadly speaking, Jeffrey Robertson, famous fellow in Australia. He was really famous for the sort of hypotheticals. He kind of, threw these ideas out, and there was this other fellow, and these are my kind of, I draw on them for inspirations. Niall Ferguson, another fellow, I think he's Irish or something, from up north, I don't know, alternative history, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so I had this idea, right? This fellow, Christopher Columbus. He's Italian, by the way. So he's one of your lot. He's Genovese, from Genoa, and he's the guy who discovered America. Apparently, although America had already been discovered, apparently. But he discovered America while looking for India, apparently.
Yes.
So he kind of took a wrong turn somewhere in the whichever ocean, the Atlantic.
Yep.
So he took a right turn instead of taking a left turn, dodgy compass or something.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of like this thing, like a script for a film, right? And I'm thinking this film could be, I don't know, maybe a musical or something, but what if this is the hypothetical alternative history thing, and I'm still processing it. How would this work? What if Christopher Columbus, instead of discovering America, had discovered India, which is what he was trying to do.
Yes.
So and again, I'm just kind of, fleshing it out. I've got some bare bones, a skeleton. I've got some, a little bit of narrative, a little bit of ideas. I get, we'd still have, we'd still have Indians, obviously.
Yes. But they would be Indians.
Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Is it like a romantic story? What is it, like a comedy? Or?
I mean, we can weave in all sorts of things. We can put romance. So we can be like, we can turn it into a Bollywood musical. We can turn that into.
Yes.
Now we could. Like a spaghetti western, although it wouldn't be a western because it would be like a northern because of just the geography. Because you don't go west in India, you go north, just given where you land.
Yes.
Like when you conquer, it wouldn't be the Wild West; it would be the Wild North. So there'd be like a few changes, and also with the cowboys and Indians, right? Like in India, you wouldn't have cowboys because the cows are sacred. So
yes,
you'd have the goat boys.
Yeah, that has a certain ring to it. Well, they goat boys aren't they? Sergeants, what are they called?
Yeah. So you'd have but everything else would be kind of the same. You'd have like goat boys and Indians, but so it's almost like this thing would be like everything happens the same as it happened in America, but it would happen like in India.
In India,
but it would be like a Bollywood musical crossed with like a Sergio Leone. Spaghetti western, but it would be like spaghetti northern. So that's kind of but it's still very early days. I'm still kind of.
That's the genre, isn't it? Spaghetti northern.
Spaghetti northern, yeah. So we invent a genre between. I'd be like, you see what I mean? Like, see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of potential in this. Unfortunately, I'm not great with genres, but I could put you in touch with a colleague at the institution I work at.
You work at the institution.
They would be happy to help you, but they do charge.
They do charge.
Yeah.
Well, listen, but we can look at. Yeah. Look, it was just a thought anyway. So let's Look. For now, let's just leave it. I've got all I've got for now is just a few ideas. I've got a working title, or just like an idea for this thing, and I think like the working title is "Crouching Tiger, Hidden Wagon."
I like that.
so we'll just work with that for now, and please do.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Look, I'm sort of getting a headache.
That could be because
I think it's the bump.
It could be
the bump.
It could be the bump. Yes. So maybe. So what I would recommend is maybe lie down.
Yes.
So maybe some paracetamol and a lie down.
Okay. Well, yes, lie down. Yes, that's the trick, isn't it?
Yes.
Have a lie down.
But listen, please be careful. And if you are going to do the street walk,
yes.
Do
I have to do it again?
No. You don't have to. But if you do, look ahead. Obviously, just try and avoid, walking into things. But it is, the technique of, articulating those powerful expressions. As we discussed. Has worked in the past, but obviously, if if you find yourself, colliding with things, that detracts from the possible benefit. So yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have a lie down.
Yes, okay. Well, listen, take care, and we'll speak soon. Yes.
I'll talk to you next week. Bye.
All right, take care. Bye.